Hello guys, what is up? I am Lee121. Welcome to my Let's Play of for the Nintendo Game Boy Advance. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new Let's Play here on the channel, Sonic Advance 3 for the Game Boy Advance. Boy, I've been waiting to do this for quite some time. The third and final game in the Sonic Advance series, and what's most considered to be one of the more questionable games in the series. However, someone who has played this game a lot of times and 100% this game a lot of times, I can speak for myself that it's actually not as bad as it is. In fact, throughout this playthrough, I'll be telling you guys why I think Sonic Advance 3 is actually somewhat better than Sonic Advance 2. Now, do note that these are all my opinions. I'm not saying they are objectively correct, but I hope to at least change people's minds to saying this game is worse than the other one. There are some technicalities that I will agree with others about this game. However, I will do my best to at least encourage others to try out this game for themselves. This playthrough will also be a 100% playthrough showcasing all the story, aka the main game, and as well as showing you guys how to get all gold medals in the actual level. Each episode will consist of 2 acts, whether it be a boss or main acts, and a section what I like to call Gotta Go Fast, where I will showcase to you guys how to place the time intervals for each of the medals, and how I go very fast, because at least I can help you guys out how to actually speedrun these kind of levels. Without further ado, if you guys are hyped for a brand new Let's Play here on the channel, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more content if you're new, and ring that bell to be notified anytime I upload on the channel. Last Let's Play, which should be, if my math is correct, my Final Fantasy 2 playthrough, should be on the card on the top right now. Anyways, without that said, I'm just going to show options real quick and show you guys what I'm playing with. Normal difficulty, therefore there are more enemies located and the bosses will take 8 hits. Timeout, if I hit 9:59.99, which is the limit, I will lose a life, similar to how Sonic 1, 2, and 3 acted. English versus language, bundling config, I'm using the default setting for those wondering. Anyways, with that said, now we get into the main game, shall we? Now, right out the gate, you can see that we have Sonic and Tails unlocked, but no one else is unlocked yet. As the game progresses, we'll get access to these characters. So let's play Sonic because, of course, the main protagonist of the game. And you might notice that this game is working off a partner character system. You can actually pick a character you can have as your partner. Something like Sonic 2 or 3 where you had Tails as your partner. But you can choose any other characters once you have more characters unlocked. Without further said, do note that each of the character combinations do give you different abilities and different stuff that I'll talk about in due time. Without further ado though, let's see the storyline of Sonic Advance 3. The evil scientist, Dr. Eggman! Dr. Eggman is planning to use the Chaos Emeralds to really Eggman. Sounds like Sonic Unleashed. Sonic and his friends must put a stop to this evil scheme.
What will happen next?
So yeah, this game is somewhat building of a Sonic Unleashed type of deal. But anyways, due to this game in the Sonic Advance series, an actual world map. We actually have a certain map we can be in that allows us to go to different levels. What I just did, however, is pressing the R button, which activates a partner action. On the ground, Tails can launch me very high, and in the air, he basically acts like Sonic, Tails in Sonic 3, where he can lift me up. This interval lasts for 8 seconds, and afterwards he will tire out. What we also have around here is something similar to those in Sonic Adventure 2, Omo-Chow. Picking them up by pressing the up button will allow you to figure out certain things around this place. There's a factory ring right there, which I'll talk about later. There is these Omo-Chow, which give you tips to tell you to use your partner action and all that kind of stuff. Alright, let me just break this block, and we hit a switch. Pressing the up button, right here says that something will appear while the switch is pressed. Hurry and find them. That switch activates this spring. If I were to wait out the timer, you can see that, well, that spring is gone. So now we can activate that. And that's not the only thing that the R button, aka our partner button, can do. If I were to use the spring, for example, like this, and press the R button, I can do an action in mid-air. For those who have played Sonic Advance 2, this should look very familiar when pressing the R button to do action, and especially when you have to press the up button to gain some height. As like those who already know about a certain stage in that game, that R button is very mandatory. Each zone, which includes of 3 acts and a boss act, and consists of a very interesting system to get the Chaos Emeralds, in which I'm about to get into right now. Welcome to Route 99, and a very cool starting theme to say the least. I really enjoy this theme. Right out the gates. Hello, an actual ordinary Chao. This Chao is a hiding Chao. Find this Chao hidden on the field. When we click a Chao, it says 9 Chao left. In every zone, there are a total of 10 Chao located in all 3 acts and the main map. You need to find all 10 Chao in order to activate the next event, which I'll explain later. But for now, this is just us going through the act and show you how I play this game. Right here, we have certain switches which will activate certain platforms, and right here, jump. It is possible if you, well, continue running that you hit these spikes. Pretty awkward level design, to say the least. When we come down here, I'm gonna jump, and that is a Madness Shield. This allows us to attract rings to us. Right here, this is where our second hidden shell is gonna be. Then, walk away, and this is where I can agree with people that crushing blocks out of nowhere ain't fun at all. Like, that's very jerkish. There's spikes there, and there's actually one time I got crushed between this platform and the wall right here. It's kind of stupid. Anyways, I'm gonna fall down here, actually, because this is where I need to go. And similar to Sonic 4, being in the ball does not increase your momentum that well. I don't know why that's the case, but that's apparently happens. I wanted that guy to come towards me. There we go. That's a homing jet. And right here, we have another shield. That is the regular shield. That it does not have the magnetic properties of the shield that I currently have. Continue on this path, however, and hello, the third and final Chao of this particular act. Now we can complete the level. You know that this playthrough, as I said before, will be showing every single hidden Chao and how to get all the Chaos Emeralds as such. There are 3 Chao hidden in this particular act, for example, but in later acts they might have more or less. Right here we have the classic teeter-totter, which I think everyone enjoys, especially if you're a sort of like Zone fan. And once you get closer to the end, we can encounter this ring. This is the goal ring. By hitting it, we end the level. And depending on our time, we get a certain medal. In this case, we got a silver medal. Now, funny thing is that the silver medal in that particular cutscene is actually not the same color as the silver medal when it shows you what medals you have. Very weird. And I'm not too sure if this was a error that the developers had, but oh well. Alright, on to Act 2, boys. As someone that's played this game a lot, I can guarantee you right now, most of these Chao I probably won't remember the locations. Right here, fall down here, hit the spring, come up to this rock, grab everything, and hello. Break, block. And we got another Chao. Now that enemy I just killed is kind of a jerk. You kind of hit him on the sides, but for some reason, you must hit in the middle, dead center in order to kill him. Very awkward. And that is what you call strats. Jumping off a wall, who doesn't like that? Of course, remember we saw the teeter-totter earlier. Your partner can sometimes mess up stuff for you, which is always fun. Right there, I wanted to collect it was a random ring box. It gives you anything from 1 to 50 rings. I believe the amounts that's possible are 1, 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. Right there, what I just got is invincibility. Anything I hit is dead, even if I'm not spin jumping. In fact, watch this. Hey. Now right here is another gripe right here. Look at that. spikes in a narrow pathway. Clearly a fun thing, right? Right here we have the beetle bugs, beetle robos that will jump whenever they get close to you, or you get close to them. And if you get 100 rings, that is always an extra life. Another 10 ring. The regular ring boxes will either give 10 or 5 rings, if I'm not mistaken. And that should be... Well, there's actually one more item box left to show, which I'll show later. Actually, 2, technically. Right here, a little bit of cheese you can do. Jump. And jump right there, and showcase another one. An extra life portal. Box, sorry. Oh, shoot. I just forgot to show the other Chow. Well, go down here and... got another Chow's another Chow. Although, I'll be honest, this particular Chow is kind of serendipitous, because it's actually the Chow that I'll always miss on my first playthrough of this game. And as you can probably tell from this gold medal, time intervals for gold medals are not consistent throughout each level. They have different times that you require, that you need to, well, hit in order to get yourself a gold medal. Anyways, let me just quickly fast forward to where that second Chow was. Right here, you want to slow down right next to the railguard and use your partner action. And the Chow is right here. As I said before, this was actually the Chow I kept missing every time I played a new game when I was young, or when I was always stuck on Route 99. It was just that one Chow that I could never find, because it's actually off the beaten path in this game. So it took me a while to finally find it. There we go. I didn't even speak for a second there. And yeah, as I said before, very awkward level design causes that to happen. Anyways, I'll see you guys outside the stage. Alright, now we're done with both stages. It's now time to go fast. After each particular story plot where I go to 2 acts, whether it be the boss act or the main act, I will then teach you guys how to go fast and show you guys how I speedrun Sonic Advance 3, or at least each of the stages. Also, you might have noticed, yeah, idle animations still exist. Unlike Sonic Advance 2, however, you don't need to press the up button. You just have to stay still for, I think, 5 seconds, and they do the idle action. And, surprisingly enough, the developers took in the time to make different idle animations, whether you're the main character or the partner character. Without further ado, though, it's time for me to show you how to go fast in Route 99 Act 1, Act 2. For those wondering, time attack is actually available right off the get-go. You just have to go to the third option, and the zone time attack is available to you. Our first act we're looking at is Route 99 Act 1. I will be showcasing the combination I use every time, in this case, Sonic and Tails. Right out the gate, you will see that I'm going to do a short spin dash and a quick jump onto it. That is what I call a spin dash quick jump, which allows me to gain momentum very quickly. Right here, there are 2 skateboard-like ramps that I would like to quickly lose edit speed right here, so I can lessen the height that I go up on while falling down. That at least saves time. Right here, I jump on the loop as usual. That allows me to get a little bit of momentum down the loop. Let's make a jump here so you don't get hit. And as you can see, I am abusing Tails' partner action to allow me to go to certain places I couldn't go to without them. Do note that if I were to do it the normal way, I would have to go through an enemy and a bumper, and that's not what I want to do. Right here, I do a partner action to maintain my speed. I jump through here because the bottom path is actually faster than the upper path, and it's pretty much a straight run all the way home. Right here, press the R button just before you land to get at the ring just before you land on the ground, and that's how you speedrun Act 1. A very fast act. You can see that it just requires less than 1.5 minutes to get the gold medal, so it's kind of cheesecake, to be very honest. Now on to Act 2, and here I'm going to be using Sonic and Tails yet again. Once again, the Tails mobility with Sonic's speed is such a good thing to have combined together. And now, I'm going to move on to Act 2. Right here, once again, the spin dash quick jump. I will be doing that pretty much every single level, so I won't be able to need to mention again. And right here, I'll be abusing Tails' action not once, but twice. Right here, I want to skip any asset that is required in order to get up to that area. And right here, spin dash, press the R button to get that invisibility, which allows you to make the next part of this stage a little bit easier. Right here, I do a lot of quick movements and I don't care about anything around me. That bug, by the way, even if you do your action, it actually still hurts you for some reason. I don't know why. Right here, a bit of a mistake. I was actually trying to get through the spikes, even though I bumped into them, so oh well. Right here, I wanted to maintain momentum. I couldn't grab the grab in time. And then right here, do not press any button when you're flying because it allows you to go straight up and then you press right in order to get up to the upper platform. Right here, I'm jumping, avoiding those launch pads because I do not want to lose my momentum. And it's very much a straight run home afterwards after you jump. 1 minute, 23 cents a second. I can do this stage in less than a minute, but it's very difficult at times. Not one of the easier stages to speedrun in my opinion. But if you can do it, you can be fast. And with that, that is going to be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed our first episode of my player Sonic Advance 3 and are hyped for what's to come, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and ring the bell to notify on any time I upload previous uploads on your screen right now. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. But remember, the adrenaline rush is real. This is the Episode 121 signing out. I'll catch you guys on episode 2 of my playthrough of Sonic Advance 3. Peace!